Happy Tuesday. This is your friend Shua Allegra, author, speaker, life coach, mental health, and disability consultant. Anyway, I wanted to hop on here quickly to just give you a tip. One more tip to help you relieve some stress. One more tip to help you achieve mental and emotional wellness. One more tip to help you have a more fulfilling life. So the tip of the day is get yourself a gift. And I know it's the holiday season and I know it's all about giving. Yes. And then we give and we give and we give. That's great. Nothing wrong with giving. But what I've seen happen, and I used to be guilty of this until I start appreciating myself a little more. But what usually happens is that we give out to others and then one, we either wait and expect others to get something for us, or sometimes too, we give, and then when we don't, and we expect nothing for ourselves, not even from others, but just from ourselves. And I know there's more joy in giving than receiving. So when you're giving, I hope that you're not giving, gifts and things, and time, whatever it is that you're giving, to others. I hope that you are not expecting something in return, because that's really not giving. We give because we want to give freely, give, joyfully, because that's, the healthiest and the happier way to do it, right? But if you're just giving and giving and giving, and not and thinking that you don't deserve anything, that you are, you're like a last spot on your list, yes, you have to put others first. I'm not taking that, I'm not taking that away and taking that lightly. But sometimes we hide in that philosophy of putting others first, to the point where we don't even have, we don't appreciate ourselves or value ourselves enough to give ourselves a gift. So if you're struggling to accept yourself, love yourself enough to know that you are important, that you matter, that you too deserve a gift. If you don't get, not from people, I'm not asking to go, bug people and say, oh, I give you a gift and you give me a gift back. No, gifts back. No. What I am encouraging you to do today, for your own mental health, for your own emotional wellness, for your own self-worth, and definitely to relieve some of your own stress, I am encouraging you to get yourself a gift. So what is it, something that you really wish you had, something that you want and that you've been putting off because, well, it's okay. I don't really need that thing. It's all right. I'll try to get for others. Every time we're saying no to ourselves, we're sending a signal to our brain that we don't matter, that we are not important. And that's not a healthy way to live either. We need to find a balance. We need to have a healthy balance of, appreciating who we are, who we were created to be, loving yourself enough to give yourself the time and energy and the things that we need in life and we want in life, but also loving others enough to do the same. Right? So my tip for you today is get yourself a gift. It's Christmas. As you're getting, doing last minute shopping, I don't know. I honestly do not stress myself out over Christmas. I do not wait just for holidays to give people gifts. It's okay to give people random gifts, year round. Love them enough to do that. But also, I love myself enough to give myself random gifts throughout the year as well. So anyway, yeah, I'm not the one to be running, running all over the stores trying to find last minute gifts, because that personally, I don't operate that way, and I don't put that much pressure and stress on myself. That's for me. That does not work for me. For me, if I'm gonna get people gift, I get them gift. And yes, I'm gonna get, gifts for some people and get some gifts for my kids, but I don't make that a must. Just to be honest, for me, it's more the gift of presence. For me, is the best gift ever. And I try to install on my kids as well. So anyway, like for this holiday, I'm going to spend time away with my kids. Thank you, Grandpa, for offering us that gift. But it's because quality time is my love language. So I'm spending time away with my kids and still getting them, a thing here or two. But it's not like, oh, it's Christmas, we have to go overboard and, swap our cards, more than we have to, and get in debt just because everybody's getting gifts. So Anyway, that's one thing, another thing that you don't have to do if if money is stressing you out. I did do a live on money, and I answered that question before. The money stressors, if you want, during the holidays. So back to what I was saying. So I'm doing that with my kids, but also I'm offering myself something as well. So maybe, you say, well, I don't have any more money to buy something, but what? Maybe just offer yourself 10 minutes of solitude. Offer yourself half an hour to read a book. Offer yourself I don't know, 20 minutes in the bathtub and with no, with just relaxation for yourself. You can offer yourself things that do not cost money. Okay? But I want you to put yourself on your Christmas list. What do you need? Now, whoever's listening this, whatever your name is, I'm just gonna throw out names, names of people that I know, but no pun intended. I'm just thinking like maybe my kids, Gabriel, what is if I was Gabriel, what does Gabriel need for Christmas? Put that on the list. Daniel, what does Daniel need for Christmas? Put on the list. So I'm saying put your name on the list. So for me, it's Shu. I'm like, what does Shu need this Christmas? So I got myself two gifts for Christmas. There's two offers that I wanted to, get the books, and the books are actually expensive. More than I will usually spend on just books and all at one time. Like I love books. Like I have books everywhere, and it's becoming a problem. But usually I wouldn't spend a lot of money in books all at once, but if I do that, maybe I'm getting more books. But right now, I spend like two. I'm getting two books, and and a little more. It's a little more than I would have spent usually, but because that's something that I want to do for me, right? And those books, not only I read mostly nonfiction, and not only that, it's going to help me, just as a person, but also I learn from what those authors are doing and how they're writing, how they're crafting, how they're publishing their craft, if you want. So it has that dual purpose for me. But anyway, so that's what I'm doing for myself. And then the other gift I'm giving myself before we go away with my family, I'm actually blocking a few hours that the morning we will leave just for myself. So actually, I got a huge blessing. I have a friend who's able to take my kids to the pool the morning before we leave. So we're leaving on Monday, Christmas Eve, in the afternoon. So that morning, I actually have 4 hours blocked just for myself. So I'm still sitting here thinking what I might do with those 4 hours. But that's my me time. That's the gift I'm giving Shu. Shu is gifting herself alone time. And then I gift myself the books as well. So I encourage you. But when I do that, I literally send a signal to my brain. Hey, guess what, Shu? You matter to Shu. You matter. You're important. You're valued. And you deserve a gift as well. Right? So I do that. And it helps me be grounded. It helps me be stable, and I don't just wait for somebody to do that for me. And I have great friends and family members who get me gifts, and that's but I learn not to wait for somebody to provide for me, like especially those internal things that no one on earth can provide 100% of the time, right? I lived my life for a long time waiting. Oh my goodness, it's Mother's Day, nobody gave me a gift. Like, it's my birthday, nobody cared enough for, the people that I thought should have cared did not care. And then I feel hurt, and I, feel like, I didn't matter. Then I feel rejected, and I feel, kind of abandoned. Like, oh geez, I feel like, I'm invisible. It's supposed to be a special day, but nobody acknowledged that day for me. And I'm like, no, that's giving people too much power. That is giving people too much power. My own happiness are in my own hands, literally. For me, I know that God loves me enough that I'm still on this earth. He created me beautiful inside and out. And I lean on His acceptance to accept myself. I lean on His approval to approve myself. And I don't wait for X, Y, and Z to provide the approval that I know or provide the acceptance. So if it's a special day, if I want it to be a special day, I get out of my bed, I can live that day as a special day for me. Right? So I just encourage you, if you're struggling with those things, oh, then somebody didn't give me the right gift. They didn't ask me what I wanted. They didn't even remember that I was here. They gave me a cheap gift. I don't know what it is for you, but if you're struggling with those things, I really, really encourage you this Christmas, put yourself on your own Christmas list. Get yourself a gift.